Lisa, what are your thoughts about the case? It seems that France is now under the spotlight, but that certainly doesn't excuse the rest of Europe, does it?
Absolutely, it doesn't excuse the rest of Europe, but it also doesn't excuse France. Gregory mentioned that there were only three. In fact, the case was taken for five people. One disappeared, one was rejected, and the judge found in favor of three people. But the point is that lawyers will seek to find a small number of people with whom they are sure that they can win a case, on the assumption that once this case is won for those three people, it then applies to everyone else. Having said that, the difficulty is that decisions have been made against France in the past, and subsequently the asylum seekers have not received the funding that was due to them, the fines that they should pay. So that's one problem. As Gregory says, there are large numbers of people around Paris, in the north of France, in the south of France, on the border between Italy and France, living effectively destitute lives. That's a very serious problem. But France is not overwhelmed. It's an extremely wealthy European country. It's a political choice not to house these people, to leave them in this kind of limbo for a period of time. And France does that for two reasons. One, it's trying to dissuade others from coming. You will hear French politicians and French journalists talking about the danger, the risk of an appel d'air. They're worried that if word gets out that France is generous, then more people will come. And the other reason is, to a large extent, France saw itself for a period of time as a transit country. So it was, why would we invest money in housing people, sending young people into school, if ultimately they're going to leave and go to Sweden or Norway or the UK? And so it's a way of encouraging people to move on and discouraging people from coming in the first place.